Step 4, building your business by leading with the product. Well, folks, I got to tell you, this is the time where we go to work. This is the fun part. This is where you're now going to be able to enjoy the great response that we see every single day to this incredible Vima nutrition program, to the remarkable Verve energy drink, and of course to our new and amazing body weight management system. So let's talk a little bit about why is it that there's going to be this excellent response? Why are you going to have this kind of a response that we're getting every day? Well, here's the answer. There's something taking place out there called the wellness revolution. You know, people today are more aware than ever before about wellness. 15 to 20 years ago, they weren't thinking about the need to supplement. But today, people are aware. They know that the rise in disease rates, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, they realize that we just don't get in our foods what we once did. The concept of supplementation, once a luxury, is now an absolute necessity. So why are you going to get this great response? Why are people going to respond positively to our wellness products? Well, let me give you 7 simple reasons. Number 1, there's a tremendous acceptance to the concept of Vima as a product. Again, this idea of awareness that they need to supplement drives this acceptance. Number 2, when people ask you the question, what is Vima? The answer is it's the most complete liquid nutrition program that you can find. The fact that it is so complete creates the acceptance. Number 3, Verve, the desire for people to have more energy on a regular basis. How easy is it to describe this product in 2 words? Healthy energy. Never has there been a greater need for healthy energy than today. You know, if you stop and think about it, if you talk to people today, every day, their number 1 complaint is typically fatigue. The concept of feeling better, having more energy, there's great acceptance to that. Number 4, our body weight management system. How many millions of people today want to transform their body, whether they want to have more energy, whether they want to physically look better, body transformation, it's a hot subject. Number 5, the simple reason that our products taste great. People want to know today, what does it taste like? And of course, compliance or people's ability to continue to take the product obviously is based on great taste. Number 6, our products are affordable. For example, when someone asks you the question, how much does Vima cost? It's about $2.40 a day for the best nutritional insurance that you can find anywhere. And last, number 7, these are products, folks, that deliver results. The more you experience the products yourself, the more you get around the stories that other people have experienced, the more you're going to realize the tremendous results that people are having with the Vima Nutrition Program. Now remember, we're not out there trying to create demand. People consistently respond positively. People enjoy it. People see the benefits. And I want you to be confident that the product is not going to let you down. So every single day when we talk about adding 1 person to your team, even if their desire is just to use the product, folks, that's a huge success. You know, let me ask you the question. Would you be dissatisfied if you had only 200 to 300 people in your business just using the product? Well, of course not. Every time you add 1 person to your team, you've added value, you've added equity to your business, regardless of their motivation. So let's begin to teach you what you need to know, what you need to have, and what you need to say in order to be successful in the process of leading with the product. So what do you need to know? Just 3 simple words that I want to give you, 3 adjectives or 3 descriptors that you need to remember for conversation. The first word is simple. The concept of Vima is a simple idea. 2 ounces once a day gives you what we call the best nutritional insurance that you can find anywhere. Number 2, it's convenient. Pick your delivery system of whatever product we have, all of them containing the clinically studied Vima formulation. And number 3, it's complete. Vima is the most complete liquid nutrition program available anywhere today. Folks, that's the key. You know, this is the thing that lifts us up and beyond all of the competition. You know, there's a lot of products out there. There's berry drinks, there's juice drinks, there's all kinds of exotic drinks. But the fact of the completeness of Vima is the secret. It's the thing that gives us the competitive advantage. So what do you need to know? Simple, convenient, and complete. Next point, what do you need to have in order to succeed in leading with the product? You have to have product on hand. Now, if you've not yet purchased a builder pack, you need to do that immediately. You need to do it as soon as possible. You need to have product on hand because you're going to learn in a moment the very first thing we allow people to do is to taste the product. Second, you're going to need tools. You know, tools provide information to people that you've been talking to, but they most importantly give you credibility. Here's some suggested websites where you can access some great tools. VMAtools.com. It's where you can access our Nature's Miracle brochure, our best-selling product brochure. You know, it's a simple brochure that opens up and each panel gives you a descriptor of exactly what's contained in the VIMA formula. Go to myroadmaptosuccess.com. That's where you can access not only other product brochures, but you can access our Roadmap to Success. You can access our Body Transformation brochure, our Perfect Business brochure. And go to vimatoolsstore.com. That's where you can access the DVDs as well as other support materials that provide information to an individual and give you credibility. So number one, you need product. Number two, you need tools. Number three, you need stories. You know, as you begin to develop your story using the product, that's going to be a key component of what you share with people. You're also going to get around other people through events, through meetings, through calls, and you're going to learn what their results have been on the product as well. So go to vmastories.com. That's where you can hear how other people have benefited from the incredible formulation behind mangosteen and minerals. So number one, what you need to know. Number two, what you need to have. Number three, what you need to say. Well, folks, guess what? This is the point I want you to understand how simple and how fun this can be. Here's the key. If you'll become a good listener, if you'll listen to what it is that people are telling you every single day, you're going to be in a great situation to successfully introduce the product to people on a daily basis. So, for example, if you're listening to someone and they're talking about energy, perhaps not sleeping well, talking about perhaps a health challenge, how about simply saying something like this? Hey, Mary, hey, John, if there was a natural way to help you with the symptoms of what you're dealing with, what would you say? Now, they'll typically come back and say, well, I don't know. What are you referring to or what are you talking about? You then say, let me ask you one more question. What are you doing today to avoid and prevent disease? Specifically, what are you doing to supplement? Now, folks, it's at that point that you stop and you listen. You have to be quiet and you have to listen. And regardless of what they say, here are the three key words I want you to use with enthusiasm. Hey, Mary, I have to tell you about an amazing nutritional discovery. Again, three simple but very key words. An amazing nutritional discovery called VIMA. Now, Mary's going to come back and say, well, what's VIMA? Your response should be the most complete liquid nutrition program that you can find anywhere. Mary, you will not believe how great this tastes. You've got to taste it. And it's at that point you take out an ice cold V2 sample. And of course, obviously here, folks, the important point of having ice cold product on hand. Shake it up, unscrew the cap, peel off the seal, and allow them to taste the product. Folks, it's this simple process of listening to the needs that people have, recognizing that everybody today wants to feel better physically, and allowing them to taste the product. Everybody today wants to have energy. So obviously, what two things should you be carrying with you all the time? Obviously, ice cold V2s, ice cold Verve. It's a smart thing to do. So regardless of whether you're leading with VIMA or you're leading with Verve or you're leading with any of the body products, the goal is to get product in their hands. Either number one, to get them enrolled, or number two, to allow them to purchase product right from the small inventory that you might have. Either way, from this conversation, allowing them to taste the product, number one, is critically important. For you to put tools in their hands, number two, that we just discussed. And number three, to follow up and enroll and at least send them home with product for them to begin to use. When you do all of these things, folks, it adds up to, guess what? A successful product experience for you. Here's the thing that we know. When you use the tools and you allow people to taste the product and you follow up, that simple process of taste, share, follow up on an average, you are going to experience, listen to this, a 60% positive response, meaning you've listened to someone's needs, you allowed them to taste the product, you provided information, you're following up. It's going to lead to a successful experience. It's that simple. And why is this? Because you and I are so good in our conversation? Not at all. Because the simple process, the awareness that's out there about wellness, combined with the tremendous acceptance to the concept and taste of the product, folks, that's going to produce the results that you want on an everyday basis. Here's the thing in conclusion that I want you to remember. The process of building your business by leading with the product is, number one, it's simple. It's something you can master very easily. Number two, it's fun to do. You can start becoming a better listener today and listen to what people are saying. You're going to have a great time with this because you're centered on the needs of the person you're talking to. And number three, it's absolutely something that you can do. You know, you might think right now, Tom, this is a little, I'm not so sure. Can I really get good at this? All you have to do, folks, is make a commitment. Make a commitment on an everyday basis to listen to needs, share the product with at least one person every day, and guess what? You're going to find you're going to enroll that person, you're going to add value, you're going to add equity to your business.